Hello everyone, welcome to my garage. We are going to be working on the front brake on this GT Zaskar here that I've transformed into an adventure bike. It's a nice 1993 bike, so it's pretty old, but we're going to work on that front brake there. And we're going to be adjusting the balance screws that are on each side of the brake arm here, okay? Hopefully the video comes out good. I tried to use my cell phone to do it all. I'm just getting new to this. So leave some comments if you want to see some other brake issues that you'd like to see fixed. Again, we're going over adjusting the brake pads on the rim. And the rim is true, which means it's straight. So if you have an issue with the bike wheel not being totally true, then you might need to get that fixed first before you start adjusting your brakes, or just open up those brake arms and hopefully get yourself home in time. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here we have a typical rim brake, Avid style rim brake. And some people are asking me, how do you adjust your brakes? Well, there are two screws on each side. Okay, so we have one here, okay, and we have one on this side, okay? And there's this arm that's right here, that black arm that goes there, that connects to the brake arm, okay? So what you're gonna do is if you turn that screw to the right, that's gonna tighten up that spring. So if you tighten it to the right, it's gonna pull the lever towards you, okay? So if you tighten that, it'll pull it towards you. If you go to the left of that screw, it'll move towards the rim, okay? So again, if you tighten it to the right, it'll pull it away from the rim. If you go to the left, it'll allow the spring to not have as much tension, and then it will go towards the rim. So what you're trying to do is have that balance of having the brake pad be equal for both sides of the rim, right? So you don't want it to touch. Now this is only going to be able to happen if your rim is true, which means it's straight, which means it's not wobbling back and forth. If it's doing that, then you need to true the rim first, then you can adjust your brakes. Or you might have to open up the caliper, okay? You might have to open up the cable here to allow the two brake arms to open up to allow more space for those pads not to hit the side walls of the rim. So again, very basic, very easy. And I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna go to a different clip. Okay, so here we are. And let me move it away from me a little bit. And I'm gonna spin the wheel, and you can hear that. Okay, it's starting to stop. Okay, so the wheel stopped. So that means the brake pad is touching the rim, okay? So we're gonna have to adjust that, okay? And to do that, so I can get a better angle here. To do that, again, I'm gonna have to adjust that screw right there, okay? Right there. So the pad, as you can tell, is touching the rim, okay? I can see I'm moving it, okay? So it's touching the pad right now it's not, okay? Touching the pad, now it's not. So I'm gonna have to adjust that screw right there. And this particular type of screw uses an Allen wrench, or Allen wrench tool. So I'm gonna tighten it, okay? So I'm tightening that spring, pulling it away from the rim, okay? So I'm doing that right now. And I'm gonna squeeze the brake lever a little bit, okay? Just to see. So now the pad it's coming off the rim. So it's looking pretty good. Again, there is a barrel adjustment here also to open up the caliper. Again, if you go towards the brake lever, it'll open up the lever, the brake arms. If you go away from it, okay, it'll start making it close. Okay, there you go. So let's go away from it. Towards it. And it will open up the brake caliper and make it easier for the brake so it can go through. Let's see here, spin. I'm sorry about that. Okay, now we're back to spinning the wheel again. And you don't hear anything, okay? I'm gonna hit the brake lever. There you go, now it's stopping. So check it. So it's looking good, okay? So the brake pad is not touching anymore. Okay, so now that's all done at the front brake there, we're going to then talk about the rear brake. It's exactly the same as the front, so we're not even gonna bother going over it. So again, just to tell you, use the same method that we showed you just now for the front brake and apply it to the back brake if you're having issues there. Okay, so everything's moving nice and smooth here, ready to rock, ready to go out and ride. And hopefully this little tip here helped you. There'll be more stuff coming on the way. You guys have an awesome day, night, whatever time it is for you right now. And I'll see you back again. This is Coach R, and take care, guys. Bye-bye.